It is my recommendation that we change the title of the Black National Anthem. Man, what a debacle on NBC last night. I thought it was just my TV set. That's what we used to call it back in the 70s, a TV set. Don't be but one TV, but it's a TV set. I thought it was just my TV where the sound was really messed up. It sounded like the crowd was mic'd up, but not the commentators. Why can't I hear a dude ordering 2 hot dogs instead of watching people enjoy and respect the Black National Anthem? Either way, I just want to say this. I got a problem when black people finally get their own thing and then name it after the larger society. For an example, Black Wall Street. I'm not sure that the people who were living during that time referred to their thriving community as Black Wall Street, or if historians got in there to start trying to help rewrite the history, because, you know, we see how that goes now. And
boy. So we got to talk about the NFL getting embarrassed, probably accidentally, by NBC, who aired the first game of the season between the Dallas Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles, in which they decided that they were going to have the so-called Black National Anthem be sung before the game. Now, I believe that NFL has decided to do this every season, right? And doing, I believe, like the Super Bowl, right? So I think it's like the first game of the regular season, okay? And the Super Bowl, they always have the Black National Anthem. But who knows? Maybe they have it before every game now. I don't know, right? I have no clue. All I know is that they did it during the game last night, and it really shows you how the NFL has not caught up with what the rest of corporate America has realized about wokeness, that wokeness is out of style, right? You can't make money with wokeness anymore. I'm not entirely sure what is the financial incentive for the NFL to continue to do this, even though they're doing well financially, right? So that's not really an issue for them. I'm just saying, like, what are they getting out of this, right? What are you getting out of playing the Black National Anthem? Because at the very worst, it is divisive, okay? We do not have a Black National Anthem. We only have one national anthem. The whole point of this is to try to divide society. I didn't even know there was a Black National Anthem until like 4 years ago when they first started singing it, right? I was like, what? There's a Black National Anthem? And I've been black all my life, okay? I've been very black all my life, right? And I didn't know there was a Black National Anthem. So, apparently now, again, Lift Every Voice and Sing is the Black National Anthem. And at the very least, okay, nobody gives a damn, right? Which also, it's kind of disrespectful to, again, what is being called the Black National Anthem. And that's what happened last night during the game, as NBC had left the audio of the audience playing as this woman was singing the national anthem. Now, the woman that sung the national anthem is Miss Lauren Talese. I don't know her, right? I've never heard of her, okay? If anybody knows her, let me know. Is her music good? Is it bad? I don't know, right? But all I do know is that it was hard for the audience, the people watching the game from their televisions at home, to actually listen to how well this woman sings, because, again, NBC decided to play the audio track of the audience during the singing of the so-called Black National Anthem, and also at the same time show images and videos of fans completely and totally ignoring the national anthem, which is part of the reason why you can actually hear the audience instead of national anthem, because nobody gave a damn about it. They just kept talking, making noise, doing whatever while the anthem was being sung, right? So without further ado, let's roll a little bit of this clip. Yeah, as you can see here, obviously nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn. And the reason why you know is because, again, there's so much noise. People are just like, okay, this has been a song, like, who cares, right? Like, who cares? That's literally what the reaction is. Now, let's look at the Star Spangled Banner, which is the actual national anthem that was played. It was sung by Boyz II Men, okay? And I want you guys to notice the difference here.
wars we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ring clear, the bombs bursting in the air.
Yeah, so here's the thing, right? When the Star Spangled Banner is sung, people are silent, right? And they are paying attention to what's actually happening, right? They're listening to the song, okay? People have their hands over their hearts, right? They're at attention, right? They're actually like taking in the moment, okay? And you know that people are silent because of the fact that when people start to cheer, okay, at certain parts of the song, you can hear the audience, right? So you're talking about dead silence, okay, when the Star Spangled Banner is being sung. But when you talk about the Black National Anthem, again, nobody cares, right? Nobody cares at all, right? I think that the difference is clear, okay? So again, I asked the NFL, what is the point, right? Are you trying to make the Black National Anthem look bad, right? Are you trying to make it look like nobody cares about the Black National Anthem, right? Is that what you're purposely trying to do? Are you trying to disrespect black people, right? What's going on here, right? Is there a racist agenda behind all this? I'm just saying. So with that being said, the NFL did get backlash for this. Okay, people are expressing their dissatisfaction with the fact that NFL has not caught up with the rest of corporate America and realized that woke is broke, okay? That, you know, this is not what people want to see anymore. Singer Lauren Talise's rendition of Lift Every Voice and Sing left NFL fans divided ahead of the Philadelphia Eagles season opener, with many seething over the league's DEI anthem. I mean, it is the DEI anthem, right? We just saw a demonstration of what the DEI anthem looks like versus what the actual national anthem looks like when it comes to the audience, right? How they react to it. The jazz songstress took center stage as the Eagles kickstarted their Super Bowl title defense in a divisional showdown against the Dallas Cowboys on Thursday night. While the song, which has been dubbed the Black National Anthem, has become commonplace in the NFL and has been performed at the Super Bowl and the draft, the performance in Philadelphia sparked backlash. The fans inside Lincoln Financial Field appeared to have little respect for the anthem, with the continuous chatter of the crowd almost drowning out. Yeah, so, I mean, again, it's almost as if the NFL didn't want you to hear it, right? Like, how in the world are you supposed to learn the song? Like, what does it mean if you can't actually hear the song, right? The fans didn't care at all, right? I think in the future, they're probably going to turn off the audience tracks, right? They're probably going to turn those off, okay, when the DI anthem is sung. Because at this point, again, I'm trying to figure out what is the point, right? If you can't actually hear the words being sung. Now, again, they don't have to do that for the actual national anthem, because people have respect for the national anthem enough to not talk, right? And to not make noise, okay, as the anthem is being sung, okay? At least not at the beginning, that is, and stand at attention. So let's continue here. And the viewers back home appeared to share their sentiment, as many on social media slammed the league for playing the anthem before the season opener. Quote, "Here we go with the DEI Lift Every Voice and Sing anthem," one furious football fan wrote on X. "Ridiculous, sing the national anthem." Quote, "This Lift Every Voice and Sing Black National Anthem is a disgrace to the NFL and USA," another claim. Quote, "NFL still going with this Lift Every Voice and Sing thing, huh? Shaking my head. Look at the crowd. They can care less," a third wrote, referring to the predominantly Kelly Green stands as the cameras panned around the link. Lift Every Voice and Sing is being performed before the Cowboys and Eagles game. As they pan across the crowd, you notice that no one gives a shit, echoed another. Very disappointing to see at NFL is still sponsoring this divisive Black National Anthem bullshit, fumed another. However, other fan issues didn't lie with the performance of the anthem, but rather the quality of the sound. Quote, "The person responsible for the sound mix on this Lift Every Voice and Sing should be fired," one user posted, as Talise struggled to be heard despite the aid of a microphone. NFL and Goodell are cowards scared of Trump, so they effed up the audio for NFL kickoff for the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing, said another, referring to Commissioner Roger Goodell. No, I don't think that they effed it up, right? I just believe that is normally what they do when they play the Star Spangled Banner. They don't need to silence the audio tracks for the crowd, because ultimately the crowd knows not to make a lot of noise, right? They know to stand at attention. They know to actually care, right, when the Star Spangled Banner is being sung, right? And I think that when it comes to the Black National Anthem, they just don't have the same respect, which really shows you that you can't force people to go along with this type of stuff, right? You can't force people to adopt another national anthem. You can't do that, right? And I think that is what this shows more so than anything, that society has rejected this. They disrespected the hell out of the woman singing Lift Every Voice and Sing, one angry user wrote. Yeah. Not all this chatter doing Lift Every Voice and Sing, echoed another, adding a crying emoji. Talise is a massive Eagles fan, attending both Super Bowl parades in recent years and frequently tailgating at games. Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that. Nobody could actually hear this woman sing, right? Because of the fact that nobody gave a damn about the Black National Anthem. Again, this is just a complete and total rejection of wokeness. I'm not entirely sure why is it that the NFL hasn't caught on to the rest of what corporate America has clearly caught on to, which is that this stuff does not sell, right? This is not stuff that people want to see. I guess the NFL is so big now at this point that it might not matter to them, right? In the sense that they can say, well, you know what? We take a little bit of backlash for it, right? Nobody cares because nobody's going to actually listen to it anyways. So you know what? Who cares, right? And, there will be a small minority of individuals who, love it, right? They can show that they care about black people, right? They can show they care about black people without, really turning off too many fans. Because again, as you can see, nobody cares with his song. So it's just like, whatever, right? It's like, whatever. So again, who knows? Maybe next year. Maybe next year they will move away from this. But, I have no clue at this point with the NFL. I don't get the point of why they continue to go along with this. But, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.